In college, I met a fellow named Jimmy Walker, and he's still my lifelong friend. Jimmy and I did a summer tour of little towns in Central Texas. We booked it ourselves, did a 2-hour stage show, and it was the Blaney Walker Show. And the crowds at these theaters stayed away in droves. It was summer, unair-conditioned high school auditoriums in little towns, and people couldn't care less about going and seeing unknown magicians. And if we had 35 people in the audience, we were happy. We did the whole show, set it up for 2 hours, did the 2-hour show, packed up for an hour and a half, and split maybe $35. Half was $17.50 for us, $17.50 for the Lions Club sponsor. We did a packing box escape. Now that was Jimmy's trick. And it was on the sidewalk for a week before we were there, saying, "See Jimmy Walker escape from this packing box made by the XYZ Lumber Company." And so then the cabinet went around there, and then all of a sudden in 3 seconds or 30 seconds, the music would stop and he'd pop out and he got out. Well, to prove that he wasn't a twin and then maybe the other Jimmy Walker is still in the box, it was my job to turn it all the way around and tilt it over so they could see the bottom and turn it all the way around and everything. Well, what it is, when I flipped it over one way, on the back side away from the audience, the trap fell in. Now I'm there up close and I could see that trap was there. Well, obviously I couldn't turn it all the way around, and so I just said, I took a bow, and Jimmy came to take a bow, and he said, "Turn the thing around." I said, no, close the curtain, close the curtain. He said, "No, turn it around, like it's my trick, turn it around." I said, "Jimmy, I'll tell you later, just close the curtain." And he said, no. And he turned it around. I ran and closed the curtain. So here, staring in the face to everybody was a big 1.5 foot square trap door in the bottom of that thing. It was actually the lid, facing the audience. And so that was our first show. And we shook hands. He shook my hand. He said, "Well, put her there, partner. We did a good one, didn't we?" And I said, "Oh, we really did. Take a look at your box." And he looked, oh my God, he wilted. And now everybody's leaving, all 35 people, and some are walking down the aisle and out the side doors, just on the other side of our curtain. We heard two old farmers talking. "Boy, those boys could have run a herd of elephants through that trap door." And that was just so terrible at the time, but so funny later.
He came up here to be with me on my last show, and he's in the audience. And I want Jimmy Walker to stand up right here, my friend. Yes, sir.
Walter, will you tell the Blaney Walker Show?
Yeah, it was the Blaney Walker. That was the name of our show.
But that was a long time ago. I think the name, it's time to change the name and make it the Walker Blaney Show.
No, we can't change the name after all this time. It's the Blaney Walker Show.
Well, I still like Walker Blaney.
Well, don't get mad, or they were friends, We'll go together like ham and eggs.
Well, there you go, putting yourself first again.